Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. That is the name of the channel. I am Naveen Ferguson, and yeah, you've come to the right place, I guess, to hear your reading from the universe. I felt compelled to do a deep dive, or somewhat of a deep dive, I guess, relating to the past understanding, the present understanding, and the future understanding of a particular sign. And I already have it in my mind how the universe wants me to do this. So let's see who we will be. Oh, let me shake it up here. Let's see who will be doing a deep dive with today. And I do believe it's going to be for December 27th to, yeah, January 1st. A deep dive. Who are we going to be dealing with? Okay. So, oh my gosh, Sagittarius. How many times? How many times, Sagittarius? How many times? This is crazy. Look at look here. I have so many others in here. And Sagittarius has been one of the prominent ones that keeps on coming up. I guess there's a lot that needs to be said and reminded and helped with Sagittarius for their season. Well, I don't know the astrological season or anything. I mean, I'm just saying this seems to be the season, at least with me. It seems like I'm getting Sagittarius like, I don't know, 90 something percent of the time. So the universe has a lot to say to Sagittarius through my channel. Okay, currently. So let's see Sagittarius. This will be for December 27th to January 1st of 2022. I really hope that you're doing well. And if this helps you in any way, please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to help support the channel by donating to the PayPal link below in the description box. Okay, so like I said, we're doing a deep dive. And let's see here. Let's see. The bottom is going to be your past, Sagittarius. What was happening in the past? Now, I have no idea. I'm not going to open myself up to a certain understanding of length and time. So I'm not going to go like say, oh, this happened like last week or like just yesterday or something like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let it resonate with you as it was meant to. And right here, the middle will be your present, what's going on with you in the present, okay? And the top will be the future, what will happen in the week of December 27th to January 1st of 2022, okay? And afterwards, we'll get an angel message, which I'll take from the bottom card. And also, if there's any clarifications that's needed, I'm sure Spirit will let me know. So, I'm doing it this way so that you also know whatever resonates with you. If I'm speaking to you, Sagittarius, then this message is meant for you. So let's dive into it. Okay. So in the past, Sagittarius, I also try to keep it condensed, not too long of a message. So in the past, Sagittarius, I see that you've been really contemplating how to move forward with your hopes, your dreams, your plans, of course, like everyone else. In a physical sense, I feel like you've just been wrestling with making those practical decisions in your past, and I feel like you're gaining some ground, but you're still wrestling with some things in the past that's really kind of caused you to lose a bit of sleep. Yeah, you were pondering a particular opportunity or decision, as shown with the Four of Cups, whereby you had some past thought processes of how to move with certain things, and one particular, or it could be more than one, but one particular opportunity that kind of connects with your desires was offered to you, but you're not too sure about it. And I think that's also because you're wrestling with your logical mind as it as it conflicts a little bit with your emotional mind. In fact, it feels right here, Sagittarius, that you are unsure of who you are in the past, at least. You're unsure of what you want. You're unsure of who you are in a situation. And you are muddling through regarding your emotions and your logical mind. And in the past, it would also seem that things with the Wheel of Fortune turned out for your better benefit, for your greater good. But I feel there was a hesitation to trust it. Like things started falling in place in the past, okay, for your benefit. But your conflict that you were having right here within your heart and your head, basically, gave you a bit of pause regarding the total shift in this positive opportunity to move you forward. And that's conflicted because you were still questioning who you were in the situation. Yeah. So as we see the 3 of Wands, I mean, things are starting to move. We're starting to move in your favor, Sagittarius. You were looking and gazing onto your ships, ahead. It looks like smooth sailing. It looks like a whole clear sky is happening. But then you're asking yourself, is this what I really want? Is this the path I really want to take? Where I really want to go? The universe is opening up towards how you were vibrating. It was giving you what you were saying at the time, and you started second guessing yourself. Okay, and I feel like with this 3 of Wands, even though he's looking at his goals, his ships coming in, he's now questioning, is that really what I want? In your past, this is what you were doing. Is this really what you want? In fact, people around you, you put on a front of a surety, but internally you're really not sure. You're really not sure. And in the past as well, the universe was feeling you and understanding this tumultuous energy within your emotions, and it was really trying to comfort you in helping you find yourself, helping you to love yourself. Really, you like some of you may feel like you were undeserving of this wonderful opportunity, these open doors that you've been working towards or hoping towards, and then you're just getting confused with who you are in the whole situation. Are you worthy of this? Are you worthy of love? Do you fully understand what you want? Is this your true desire? That's what you've been asking. And the universe was really trying to, it was a very thick level of emotional turbulence that you were really trying to overcome. And in your present, how you are now, Sagittarius, you've decided to move forward with this opportunity, with this endeavor, this business plan, this family dynamic, this investment, this personal thing, whatever it is. You've decided, you know what? Even though I am still unsure, even though I'm still like questioning if I even deserve this or not, even though I'm not even sure if I truly want this, it's here. Let me make the most of it and see where it leads. And you're doing it in a mature fashion, in a mature way. It's good. It's reasonable sometimes to question the opportunities in our life. You know what I mean? To question the validity of it, to question ourselves regarding it. Is this really what you want? Because it causes you to also to reflect where you were, where you are now, and where you believe you may want to end up, where you want to be. And these pauses, even though sometimes they can be a bit of a churning, as it were, a roller coaster, they do bring in a level of reflection. And also, I'm compelled by the Knight of Pentacles, where the armor feels very dense. So there's been a pounding of getting that, like polishing, getting that shine, pounding, getting that armor thick. And even his pentacle right here, it almost, to me, it almost look a bit more, with a bit more sheen than some other pentacles that I've seen. This is someone who has taken a level of depth and thought regarding the direction to go. He didn't just gung-ho and go at the opportunity, you know what I mean? At the same time, he wasn't necessarily lackadaisical in taking his sweet time. He still took those steps cautiously. And that's what you're doing in the present right now. That's what you're doing in this opening week of December 27th to the 1st of January. And in this, since you decided to move forward, now you're saying to yourself, okay, I decided to move forward, so how exactly do I move forward? So in the past, it's like everything was going good, but you were unsure of the goodness. And since you said, well, it's already here, so let me make the most of it. So how do I make the most of it? As shown with the Two of Swords. Now you're thinking with like, okay, I wanted this, but now what? Like, how do I go about making the most of this? I have it, but the direction I want to, where I thought I wanted to go, is that the right direction I want to go? So you're you're now muddling about in your logical mind, as in the past you were a bit more in your emotional mind, your emotional heart, your passion, you know what I mean, to a certain extent, and gathering when you came way from the far back with the Hierophant here, where you were putting together like the data, you know, and then you turned it from like the data into an emotional spectrum, into the tangible aspects as you're coming up here into the Knight of Pentacles, and now you have the tangible aspects now to enact it. How do you make it run in an engine, as it were, as it was meant to, or as you should? That's something you're now considering. Okay. So right here with the Page of Pentacles, in your present, you are now, well, you're second guessing yourself. You're almost saying that, do I need all these resources? Maybe I should not go fully gung-ho in a certain respect. Maybe I should hold back on certain respect. This is like a regression from the Knight of Pentacles, which you started in your present. You have conflicting natures right here of moving with an air of confidence and an air of experience, an air of getting your emotions more balanced. And now in your present as well, you're second guessing yourself. You're pulling back. You're regressing in some places, whereby now you have the Page of Pentacles here. And notice what I told you before. Look at the refinement of the Knight of Pentacles. That is a very shiny sheen right there with that pentacle. And now you have more of a, like a, it's still shiny, but it has more of a, like a, how would I put this? it's not as reflective and showing this is the light. This is like bursting forth, showing who you are and what you're capable of. Like right here, this really does catch the eye. Right here, the sheen is kind of dampened with the other layer of pentacle in the middle. This is just how I'm reading this, how I'm getting this. And you've forgone your steed for a walk, your stride for a stroll. You're holding back right now, and that speaks towards the how would you put it, the clash between your emotion and your logical mind. I would say don't hold yourself back. Okay. Yeah, you have the Moon to clarify the page. You are really creating a level of doubting yourself. Is it because the machinations or the dynamics that's involved with your opportunity has other branches that are now introducing other people or other groupings in your life who may have to work together to try to solve a situation. And I'm getting that from the wolves, the crab, to work on this project here together. You don't know how it's going to go. You might even start figuring out how you may want to go, but how do you work with other people? How do you work with this other business partner or a family member or whatever it is like that? I think that's causing you to doubt certain things, and maybe you're trying to be accommodating in certain respects. Um, but to move forward, you have to move forward with your best foot, okay, Sagittarius? Um, you can't lower yourself or lower your standards just to one appease the others, or two try to create a level of balance per se with them and what they can do and stuff like that. I think you should, well, I feel spirit is saying you should help them rise to the level that you dreamed, and the level honestly that kind of scares you a bit. But to push that envelope, okay? um if they're around you, Sagittarius, you are an adventurer, you're naturally an adventurer. And as far as I understand, at least as far as I remember, um you have to take those leaps of faith, basically. Okay, and it's not like a blind leap of faith, because you have the experience, you've worked towards getting to where you are right now. Okay, so that's a bit of advice I'm feeling to give to you. Don't let the other people involved in your present hold you back or make you second guess yourself or doubt yourself. Stand firm, stand strong in the reason why you are to the place you are now, and what you can share and help them rise to where you are. Okay, you see this? And once you in your presence, and once you do that, the star represents that balance. Okay, to make that miraculous flow of uniformity, that perfect union. Okay, what's happening? What was the word I'm searching for? She is putting rejuvenation into um, the pool of emotion, and seeing the logical aspects in perfect, like, light, and how would I put this? Okay, if you look at the picture right here, she is pouring water into this pool of water. Okay, why is she pouring water into the pool of water? But her water is life giving. Her water cleanses and purifies the murkiness of water that might have been like in a distilled point. You understand me? She is healing those waters. Okay, and if you notice, um, from the moon to the star, um, this machine, we're asking, how is that going to work? How are we going to put that together? And over here, you're in your present. If you stick to your ground and elevate yourself, do not regress and come back to the Knight of Pentacles in your present, you will find that the miraculous project that you're working on, it will manifest. Okay, that is the stuff that you have to do in your present. This back and forth dynamic you're having in yourself, that's also affected by those who surround you. You have to arrest who you are. You have to stabilize who you are in this situation. Remember, in your past, it was a question also. Remember what I said? You don't know yourself, or at least you were trying to know yourself, but you weren't fully understanding yourself. In your present right now, you still don't fully understand yourself, but you're closer than you were. Okay? And sometimes, in order to understand oneself, you have to just go on the journey and let the journey help dictate and help illuminate who you are in a situation, who you are in a concept, who you are in an environment. Okay? So this is what's happening thus far in your presence. Okay? And you'll find that is shown with the Six of Swords. Once you decide to continue on in your present, and being assured in who you are, you will move on to calmer waters. The logical standings of what's happening, it will come to a level of where you know where to put those swords. You see, the Six of Swords. This is calm waters. She's moving forward with confidence. She knows exactly where she's going. See that fortitude. Those swords are not hindering how she's steering that boat. Okay, the the illogical machinations are not going to perturb her from steering this boat to the promised direction. Okay, so that's what's happening in your present, how you are right now. You're coming to that place where, okay, you know, you're becoming more knowing and more confident in your direction. So your future regarding this, look at that, the Nine of Pentacles. If you arrest this present, okay, you are promised a level of abundance in this project, in this decision, in this attitude, which will bring you to an empowerment, um, of more wealth, more security, more confidence. And I'm not saying necessarily that you will definitely know exactly who you are by the time you get to Nine of Pentacles, but you will be more secure in who you are. Okay, there's way more confidence that's illuminating and exuding off of the Nine of Pentacles here. This person is in her power. Okay, it's not gender specific or anything. It could be male or female, but this person is in their power. Okay, and Sagittarius, that's where this pressure, this challenge, this knowing oneself, this working with oneself and others is leading you to find who you are in all this. Okay? And it's a beautiful, beautiful awakening that's promised towards you. Look at that. The Three of Cups. I mean, you're going to be so happy once you find who you are in this and have more of the clairvoyance, okay? You're going to affect the people around you. Your work is also going to be different. It's not going to be full of that too much questions in that make absolutely no sense because you're just doubting yourself and your abilities and stuff like that. You're going to learn to identify. You're going to become identifying with those machinations and who you are and where they can be used. Okay? Sometimes this is shown, and Three of Cups is shown with other dimensions of people who are working with you and who are celebrating the situation. But in this case, I'm honestly feeling this is more of an identifying factor of finally knowing the direction you want to go, knowing what you want to do, knowing what you want to do with this opportunity. It's promised that you're going to get that, but you cannot regress in your present. You cannot take a step back. Okay, you have to move forward with all that you are. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this right here is you becoming more in your knowing, and when you do this, a new dimension of prosperity is going to just break open for you. Your mind, the spirit and angel spirits guys are telling me, your mind, the way you view life, is going to change. Your eyes are going to be opened especially in the physical dynamics of life, and your surety with how you move. Okay, but you have to get through the present and going through this challenge in December 27th to the 1st of January. Look at that. And once this happens, your eyes opening up to this, the physical attributes, the paths will become way clearer. Okay, right here when you saw with the Two of Swords, is trying to make a decision out of even paths you cannot even see. Okay, look, you right here, you're blindfolded. Okay, but right here, once your eyes are open, like I said, you're going to see the investment, the true path for you. They're going to be clear. You'll still have to make a decision, yes, but guess what? You are going to be able to see the paths and the directions that are plausible. Okay? Look at that. And the end result is the world. Once you choose your path, this is a whole speaking of you transforming into your next chapter of life. Okay, the world is someone who is who has ran those miles, who have done those works, who have now went through a total transformation, gained experiences, and are ready to move on to the next journeys of life, are ready to move on to those next powers and aspects of life where they're meant to be. They've already learned and found what they needed to find in this journey, and they're ready to go into those next steps. Okay, this is a victorious and a promise opening to a new level, a new tier of being, which I can't even tell you because that's a whole new chapter. I'd have to do a whole new card set. Okay, but this is the future. This is what's promised to you. Follow what was said here, and let's take a look at the angel message. Angel message. Look at that. Look at that. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. That's the angel message. This is the King of Cups. Someone who has an organized understanding of his emotions, and he knows how to use it towards all aspects of his life, basically. Okay, he is secure in who he is. Okay, the King of Cups knows who he is. He knows why his emotions are doing what they're doing, and he doesn't allow it to overwhelm him and cause him confusion. He knows how to use these emotions in order to part to others, as well as to manage his own decisions within himself. Okay, that's the angel message. That's the whole point of all this. Okay, towards giving you a better understanding of your walk in life and your current path, your current project, your current direction, and where you're promised to go, and the next chapter that is open and ready for you. Okay? Okay, so Sagittarius, I really hope that this helps you. To whomever Sagittarius that it gets to. If this does help you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon, and please help support the channel by donating to the PayPal link in the description box below. Okay, I wish you all the best. Happy New Year, and remember that you are great. Okay, bye.